Jannik Sinner gears up for return following 3-month ban. Jannik Sinner is set to make his return to the court after serving a 3-month suspension. Following his early exit from the Monte-Carlo Masters, British tennis star Jack Draper headed back to Monaco last week to train with the current world number 1. Sinner, who has been sidelined due to a doping-related suspension, has been given the green light to resume official training as of April 13th and is expected to make his competitive comeback at the Italian Open in May. Draper, the British number 1 and a close friend of Sinner, didn't hesitate to train with him once the restrictions were lifted. The two have previously played doubles together, and Sinner has even taken on the role of teaching Draper how to cook. Given their close bond, Draper has remained supportive of Sinner throughout the controversy. "When people ask me about Jannik, I speak honestly. I truly believe he's a kind and genuine person, and an outstanding player as well," Draper told the BBC and The Guardian. "I'm sure he was completely unaware of any wrongdoing. Sometimes life throws mistakes our way." Sinner tested positive for the banned substance clostebol twice last year. However, he continued competing after appealing his provisional suspensions. He and his team claimed the substance entered his system via contamination from his former physiotherapist. An independent panel later accepted this explanation in August, concluding that Sinner wasn't at fault. However, the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, appealed the decision, arguing that Sinner should be held accountable for negligence within his support team. Before the case could be heard by the Court of Arbitration for Sport, Sinner and WADA reached an agreement in February, resulting in a 3-month suspension set to conclude on May 4th. While some in the tennis community have criticized the resolution, Draper insists the criticism aimed at Sinner is unjust. "As far as I'm concerned, he's a good guy with a kind heart, and he doesn't deserve the hate he's received," Draper added. The training sessions also served as valuable practice for Draper, who welcomed the chance to get more time on clay after a mixed performance in Monte-Carlo. "Jannik was around and training in Monte-Carlo, so we arranged a few days of practice with him," Draper said. "If you're going to train with anyone, why not the best in the world?" Despite his break, he's still hitting at an elite level. "It was great to spend time on court with him and get some quality preparation." Looking ahead, Draper now shifts his focus to the Madrid Open, where he starts in the second round. He's drawn into Novak Djokovic's quarter of the bracket and could face the Serb in the final 8.